Shabbat Shalom, Mishpacha. This is Rabbi Simon. Okay, we shall begin our session with the prayer petition before we go any further. So, with this, give me a moment. Let me just pull up. We're going to do Psalm 13. How long will you forget me, O Yud-Heh-Vah-Heh, forever? How long will you hide your face from me? How long shall I take counsel in my soul, having sorrow in my heart daily? How long shall my enemy be exalted over me? Consider and hear me, O Yud-Heh-Vah-Heh, my power, and lighten my eyes, lest I sleep the sleep of death. Lest my enemy say, I have prevailed against him, and those that trouble me rejoice when I am moved. But I have trusted in your kindness. My heart shall rejoice in your rescue. I will sing to Yud-Heh-Vah-Heh, because he has vindicated me. Psalm 23. Yud-Heh-Vah-Heh is my shepherd, I shall not want. He makes me to lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside the streams of mine. He restores my soul. He leads me in the cycles of righteousness for his name's sake. Yes, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my head with oil, my cup overflows. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of Yud-Heh-Vah-Heh forever. Psalm 43. Judge me, O Elohim, and plead my cause against a wicked nation. O rescue me from the deceitful and unjust man, for you are the Elohim of my strength. Why do you cast me off? Why do I get mourning because of the oppression of the enemy? O send out your light and your truth. Let them lead me. Let them bring me to your holy mountain and to your tabernacles. Then will I go to the altar of Elohim, to El my exceeding joy. Yes, upon the harp will I lift up and singing and make you known, O Elohim, my power. Why are you depressed, O my soul? And why are you restless within me? Trust in Elohim, for I shall lift up and make him known. Who is the health of my countenance and my power? Baruch Hashem. And we'll go to Psalm 119. And this time we'll go to this time Shin. Section Shin, verse 161. Rulers have persecuted me without a cause, but my heart stands in awe of your word. I rejoice at your word as one that finds great spoil. I hate and abhor lying, but your Torah I love. 7 times a day do I praise you because of your righteous judgments. Great shalom have they which love your Torah, and nothing shall offend them. Yud-Heh-Vah-Heh, I have hoped for your rescue and done your commandments. My soul has kept your testimonies, and I love them exceedingly. I have kept your precepts and your testimonies, for all my ways are before you. Baruch Hashem. Father, we thank you. We bless your holy name. We thank you that you have walked with us and helped us during this week as we went out, as we came back. You were with us. Your angels surrounded us. You protected us. You provided us our provisions for food, shelter, and clothing, and any transportation that we needed. You provided it. Father, we thank you. We bless your holy name, Father. And Father, I petition for all those people that are sick, that you heal them, that you touch them with your healing touch, from their head to their toes. Baruch Hashem, they'll be completely healed. Father, for those that are struggling, those that are suffering financial ill, Father, you'll provide them their finances. Father, you'll give us wise leaders. They'll make wise judgments for the nations we live in, and we will prosper. We will be abundant. We are abundant. We are prosperous because you are with us. Baruch Hashem. May your name be praised forever and ever. Amen. Amen. Okay, so on the political front, nothing much is happening. A quiet week, other than just inflation news and not much else. On the Pasha front, our Pasha this week is Vetchannan, which is in the book of Deuteronomy, and we are in chapter 3, verse 23. By the way, all the readings I do are from the Hidden Truths Hebraic Scrolls. This version of the Bible is full of commentary, notes, very helpful to study. and this can be purchased from Amazon or Lulu Press. So it says here in verse 23, and before I go to verse 23, well actually I'll go to verse 23 and I'll read it. And I besought Yud-Heh-Vah-Heh at that time, saying, O Adonai Yud-Heh-Vah-Heh, you have begun to show your servant your greatness and your mighty hand. For what power is there in the Shemaim, in the heavens or in the earth, that can do according to your works and according to your strength? I beseech you, let me go over and see the good land that is beyond Yarden, Jordan, that goodly mountain and Lebanon. So, but Yud-Heh-Vah-Heh was angry with me for your sakes, and you would not listen to me. And Yud-Heh-Vah-Heh said to me, Enough of this, speak to me no more on this matter. Get up into the top of Pisgah, and take a good look westward and northward and southward and eastward, for you will not be allowed to go over the Jordan. But charge Yahoshua, and encourage him, and strengthen him, and for he shall go over before this people, and he shall cause them to inherit the land which you shall see. So we abode in the valley over against Beth Peor. Now therefore listen, O Israel, to the statutes and to the judgments which I teach you, for to do them that you may live, and go in and take over the land which Yud-Heh-Vah-Heh Elohim of your Avot, your fathers, has given you. You shall not add to the word which I command you, neither shall you diminish from it, that you may keep the commandments of Yud-Heh-Vah-Heh your power which I command you. Your eyes have seen what Yud-Heh-Vah-Heh did because of Baal Peor. For all the men that followed Baal Peor, Yud-Heh-Vah-Heh your power has destroyed them from among you. But you that did remain trustworthy to Yud-Heh-Vah-Heh your power are alive, every one of you, this day. Behold, I have taught you statutes and judgments, even as Yud-Heh-Vah-Heh my power commanded me, that you do so in the land which you are about to enter and possess. And you shall guard them and do them, for this is your wisdom and your understanding in the sight of the nations, which shall hear all these statutes and say, Surely this great nation is a wise and understanding people. For what nation is there so great, who has Elohim so close to them, as Yud-Heh-Vah-Heh our power is in all things that we call upon him for? And what nation is there so great that has statutes and judgments so righteous as all this Torah, which are set before you this day? Only pay careful attention, lest you forget the things which your eyes have seen, and lest they depart from your heart all the days of your life, but teach them to your sons and to your sons' sons. So this is actually wonderful Pasha. It talks about us listening to God and following his statutes and judgments, because they are good for us, they are life, they are health. Now, we don't just treat them as, do's and don'ts. No, they are health and they are life, and we should always follow them. And with that, I want to show you why God keeps telling us to do certain things and keeps repeating it, because it is good for us, and we must. Listen, I want to give you a testimony of my student from Canada, and remember what I taught you last week. Never, and the week before, and I will teach you this week again, never accept a situation that you're not happy with. Never accept a negative report. Never accept a job failure. You didn't get the job, so you start, upset. No, never fret. Never worry. Never worry about, the doctor gave me a bad report. I don't know what's going to happen to my health. I'm losing my relationship. My wife wants to divorce me. What am I going to do? These are all negative reports. Never accept it, and you shall do well. Reject it. Rewind it, and see the opposite of what you want. See the opposite of what they are saying to what you want. In other words, you bring the report to what you want to see. You want to see health. You're healthy. So what do you say to yourself every day? I am in great, awesome health. I'm in great, awesome health. I'm in great and awesome health. What do you say to that negative report that your wife wants to divorce you, your husband wants to leave you? What do you say to that? Well, you say, no, I reject it. If you love your husband, love your wife, you reject it. You say that my wife, is madly in love with me, or my husband is madly in love with me. Is it difficult to say that? My husband is madly in love with me? Or is it difficult to say, my wife is madly in love with me? No, it's very easy, and you repeat it over and over. Remember I gave you the 10-minute sessions, brainstorming, 10 minutes. 10 minutes every day. And if you can do more than 10 minutes, wonderful. I will encourage you to do more than 10 minutes if you can. Maybe 3 sessions of 10 minutes. 30 minutes of your life every day to improve your health, improve your relationship, improve your finances. What's the financial statement? Well, financial statement, what are you looking for income-wise? Ask yourself, what should be my income? What am I worth? Well, let's say you're earning $50,000. Let's just say you're earning maybe $30,000. Maybe you're earning $100,000. Put yourself whichever bracket you're in. And now let's multiply it. Now ask yourself, where would I like my income to be? Maybe somebody's earning really low income. By the way, I was in that group one day, not too long ago. I was earning low income, very low income. And you know what I said to myself? I'm going to improve my income. I'm going to improve my income to a lot, basically. In those days, I didn't know exactly how to multiply, how many X's to put over there, but I said my income is going to be great. And here is what happened. My income went 20x. Yes, you heard that right, 20x. I went from 1x to 20x. It took a little while, but I went to 20x. So let's multiply your income. Let's call it 10x, shall we? Is 10x good enough? Or maybe you think it's not doable? It's doable. So you got to believe it, and it is doable. Let's say you're earning $20,000. Well, 20x is only $200,000. Let's say you're earning $100,000. 10x is, if you're earning $50,000, 10x is $500,000. If you're earning $100,000, 10x is gonna be $1 million. Is it too hard? No. Many people in the world today are earning $1 million annually. Many people I personally know. I'm not talking about Elon Musk and those guys out there in the media that you don't know, that you don't have any relationship with. I know people who have relationship with. People I know personally. They're earning $1 million annually. Some of them are earning more than $1 million annually. I know people who are earning more than $100,000 annually. I know people who are earning $500,000 annually. And I'm not talking about somebody I read about or somebody I heard about. No, I'm talking about people, personal acquaintances that I personally know. So let's multiply your income. Let's make it safe, shall we? Let's just say 10x. Let's not go overboard and give you anxiety. Let's just 10x it. Very simple. This is your command. This is your statute. From me, you're going to say, I have 10x my income. Is it difficult to say 10x? Or is it easier to remain where you are, faltering and poltering and suffering and, having financial difficulties, having a hard time paying your bills or just about paying your bills and just about making ends meet? Where should you be? I encourage you to think about it. Where should you be? I have 10x my income. 10x. 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 Is it difficult to say that for 10 minutes? No, it's very easy. And will you 10x your income? 100% you will. You heard it from me. 100% you will. You will 10x your income. Okay? So it's very easy. It's not hard. You got to be believer of it. Listen, a student of mine from Canada wrote to me. She told me that she got a negative report from the doctor. She got the negative report because her blood pressure was high. Now listen to this. This applies to most of you probably. Her blood pressure was high, and the doctor didn't know why. And the doctor asked her, "Well, why is it? Why is your blood pressure going higher and higher?" Anyway, different reasons, different circumstances, maybe stress, moving places, etc. Maybe family life, other things, and so she rejected the report. And the doctor said, I'll give you medication. And if you're having difficulty with blood pressure, I'll give you medication to lower your blood pressure. So I guess the doctor gave her the medication. She decided she's not going to take it. Yeah, best thing. Take the medicine, but don't take it. She took the medication. She didn't take it. She just told herself that she is healthy. She's got no blood pressure. Her blood pressure is normal. She kept telling herself that. And she kept going, believing that her blood pressure is normal. She's in perfect health. My life is perfect. My life is perfect. Everything in my life is perfect. What a wonderful testimony and what a wonderful command. Everything in my life is perfect. Yeah, everything in my life is perfect. I don't have no blood pressure. My blood pressure is normal. My health is great. So she kept doing that. And then she went to the pharmacy where she measures her blood pressure. I think maybe 1 to 2 months later, she went there. She said, "Could I have my blood pressure checked?" They checked it, and her blood pressure was perfectly normal. She went to the doctor. The doctor said her blood pressure was perfectly normal. And he said, "You don't need to take the medication," and that's that. In other words, it proves my point that you reject the negative report. You reject your negative circumstances. You reject your negative things. Whatever is negative in your life, you reject it. You only believe in the positive. You only believe in the now. You only believe in what can happen to you, what is good for you, what is your requirement. If your requirement is $100,000, by the way, I went from, let me give you where I went. I went from a $3,000 salary. I think I'm more than 20x my salary. I was maybe earning $2,500 by that time, right, when I was there back in the UK, and I went to 60,000 pounds. 60,000 pounds. That was $100,000 in those days, because a pound, British pound in those days was 1.6 to the dollar, so it would have been more than 100,000, and plus bonuses as well. Yeah, so it was over 60,000. So 60,000 pounds, over $100,000 with bonuses. Now, what would that be? If my salary was only $3,500 and I went to 100,000, can you multiply that? How many multiplier is that? I'll let you guess on that. But having said that, I'm giving you a simple multiplier. I'm not making it harder for you. I'm not saying 100x for you. I'm not even saying 20x. I'm saying just 10x. Your income has 10x. That's all you're going to say every day. Living daylights of your day, morning waking up, afternoon sleeping, I have 10x my income. My income is 10x. My income is 10x. My income is 10x. I don't care who you're with. I don't care you're with the Charlie Chaplin, or you're with President Trump, or ex-President Trump, or the President Biden. I don't care where you are. I don't care who you are. You are telling yourself from today that you have 10x your income, and you will 10x your income. You will be, even though it doesn't seem possible, even though it seems impossible, even though everything seems to be, the odds are against you, but God is going to bless you. God is going to bless you with the 10x income, because I said so. God's going to bless you. So you continue to believe it, you continue to follow it, because here we are taught a lesson. Moses was not allowed to enter the land. It says here that God showed great miracles to Israel, and they did wrong, and God, punished them in the way he delayed their entry. And Moses wanted to go into the land, and God said, "No, you are not allowed to enter to the land. However, you can look at it from afar, but you're not allowed to enter it," because of their mistake, because of what they did, because of they didn't listen, and because Moses made a couple of small errors. And because of those errors, it was meant to be that Moses wasn't meant to enter the land. But here, Moses was allowed to see the land from a distance and look at it and, know what land the people are going to enter. Now, Joshua and Moses, on the other hand, can tell Israel that you are to do these judgments and statutes. These are good for you. These are life for you. These are health for you. And they tell them that if you do them, you'll be called a great nation. People will wonder who you serve, because our God is great. He gives us great rulings, great judgments, and great ways to do them. And that was absolutely 100% true. To this day, it is true, by the way, to this day. Because what God said is true. We must do and we must follow, and we will do well. And unfortunately, not like the rest of the people, we must continue to serve, we must continue to do, we must continue to be zealous, we must continue to pursue the good in our life. And what is it? Is it wrong to 10x your income? Is it wrong to ask for great health? Is it wrong to remove suffering from your life? Absolutely not. Absolutely not wrong. So you're going to ask for 10x your income. My income has 10x, 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 10x. My income has 10x, 10x. My income has 10x, 10x. My life is perfect. Everything in my life is perfect. Perfect. Everything in my life is perfect. 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 Everything in my life is perfect. Everything in my life is perfect. My income has 10x. My income has 10x. My wife madly loves me. My wife madly loves me. My husband madly loves me. My husband madly loves me. And you're going to see that whatever 3P, third party, whatever third party that is in your marriage, that is causing you problems, it will disappear like this. It will disappear when you start to treat your husband with respect, when you start to treat your wife with respect, when you start to not look at, oh, my wife is doing an affair, oh, my husband is doing an affair, if you stop being judgmental, and the reason why your husband does an affair or your wife does an affair is why? Because you said so. Because that's what you were thinking about in your head. In your head, you were thinking, I think my wife is doing an affair. And guess what? She started to do an affair. Oh, I think my husband is doing an affair. And guess what? The husband started to do an affair. But what if instead you say that your husband madly loves you? That your husband loves you? What if you say your wife loves you? Greatly? What if you say that? What if you say your husband loves you greatly? What do you think? Do you think he'll still have an affair? Do you think your wife will still have an affair? No, they will not have an affair. They will love you, and you will love them. So, what is the solution to the problem? Is divorce a solution? No. The solution is love. Is to love more. Is to be more sincere. Is to be more happy with your relationship. Give more time. Give more affection. Give more love. So, my wife loves me. My husband loves me. My health is perfect. My health is wonderful. I am in awesome health. I am in awesome health. These are the kind of things you should be saying every day. We got so much negative media around us. We got so many negative things. Every time you lift up the newspapers, the tabloids, full of negative headlines. You look around yourself. Oh, always problems. Interest rates going up. Interest rates going up. Mortgages, loans going up, difficulties for families, hardships. So we need to override it. We need to, bypass this. We need to start controlling our life. We need to start controlling our future. How do we control our future? Well, I decide my income. I decide my economy. You decide your economy. You decide your income. You're going to decide your income. You're going to decide your economy. What is your economy is what you decide, not what the Chancellor of the Exchequer is going to decide, not what your Prime Minister is deciding, not Mr. Sunak, not Mr. Joe Biden. You're going to decide your salary. What is your salary? Well, your salary is 10x. Yes, my income has 10x. My income has 10x. My income has 10x. Anybody ask you? My income has 10x. What you think to yourself? My income has 10x. How's your health? My health is perfect. How's your health? My health is perfect. How's your health? My health is perfect. How's your relationship? My relationship is awesome. How's your relation? My relationship is awesome. How's your relation? My relationship is awesome. Everything you want is at your fingertips. Everything you want is right at your fingertips. It's right on your mouth. Continue to say it. Continue to believe it. Continue to receive it. God is here to bless you. God is not here to punish you. God is not going to send you punishment from above. He is not sitting there to make sure that you get punished. No. Because why? God is love. God is justice. God is a king. God is the king. And you are put on this earth as his sons and daughters. You are princes. You are princes and princesses. You are princes and princesses. Let me remind you, you are princes and princesses. You are the sons of the Most High, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. You are the sons and the daughters of the Most High. You are the sons and the daughters of the Most High. Do you think that the sons of the daughters of the Most High will suffer? Do you think that they will not prosper? Do you think they will not be healthy? Do you think they will not be wealthy? Yes, you are. You are wealthy. Yes, you are. You are plenty. Yes, you are. You are great. Yes, you are. You are in awesome health. Yes, you are. You have beautiful relationships, wonderful, delicious relationships. You have delicious relationships. Yes, you are. You're doing great. Continue to believe. Continue to believe. Never let anxiety, wrong things and bad things come to you by wrong thinking. Always think good. Listen. Not everybody is good with imagination. Imagination is not everybody's forte. Some people don't even know how to imagine. So you can just repeat. Affirm and believe. Be faithful to your affirmation. Affirm and believe and continue to affirm until it comes to pass, until it happens in your life, until you see it in the 3D world. You'll see it. Because when you continue to affirm, you will see it. Affirm. Continue to affirm. Continue to affirm every day. Make a habit. Set a time. Make a habit. Do it every day. Set a time for yourself. This is my time in the morning. 10 minutes, 15 minutes. I'm going to affirm for my good. I'm going to affirm for my health. I'm going to affirm for my job. I'm going to affirm for my money. I'm going to affirm for my income. I'm going to affirm for my relationship. So, you set yourself. I'm not asking you to have a whole long list. Maybe just 3, maybe 4. That's it. Maybe 3 affirmations at best. One affirmation for for your income. My income has 10x. One affirmation for your health. I am in awesome health. One affirmation for your relationship. My relationships are wonderful. My relationships are wonderful. My relationships are wonderful. Is it too difficult? Is it too difficult to say that? No, it's not. It's very easy. Continue to say it. Start saying it from today. From today, you start listening to this lecture. You start saying it. You take it from me. Rabbi Simon taught you this. You take it and you take it and you dwell on it. You live on it and you will prosper. You are prospering. You will be blessed and you are blessed. And God is going to send out tremendous blessings upon you. He's going to send out tremendous blessings of rain, sunshine, good health, wealth. Everything is going to send to your way. Baruch Hashem, we serve the living God. We serve a great God. We serve a wonderful God. With that, I'm going to say to you, have a wonderful Shabbat, wonderful next week. Until next time, Shabbat Shalom, Shalom, Shalom to you.